Once you try this recipe, you're never gonna stop eating it. Keep watching. Hello guys, another delicious and scrumptious recipe for you all. If you have plantains and fish at home, go get it because I will be showing you how to devour it with this amazing recipe. If you're new here, a very big welcome to you. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, and trust me, every recipe I drop here, you're gonna love it. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. So let's get into what we'll be needing for this delicious recipe of today. So first, the most important ingredients, we need some ripe plantains. You need ripe plantains for this so that it can easily stretch and you make that beautiful canoe-like shape to do your filling. So we'll start off by peeling our plantains perfectly. Next, we are going to do is we're going to apply oil on the plantains, like rub it perfectly on both sides of the plantains. You can use any oil of your choice, but I'm using canola oil here. So what we are going to do next is to make an incision so that we have that canoe-like shape on our plantain. So you want to cut it really deep within the plantain, but be careful in such a way that you're not going to cut it right through, that you're going to have a hole in the other side of the plantain. So just watch carefully how I do it because I will be doing it for both plantains. So at this point, let it go to the preheated oven 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. You don't need to flip the sides. So for the rest of the ingredients, I will start by chopping my garlic, but I'm just going to show you guys the rest of the ingredients right here inside this plate. I have some onion, celery, carrot, green onion, tomato, and mini bell peppers, or maybe sweet peppers, anyone you want to choose. So I just sliced off or chopped off my garlic. The next I will be chopping is my carrot. If you have a chopper or if you have a machine to go with this, you can use it. Actually I have a chopper for all of these, but sometimes we just have to go the other way, right? So I'm just going to chop everything accordingly, and let's get on to make our filling for our sweet plantains. The plantains I'm using is ripe, okay? If you use green plantains, you're not really going to have that beautiful canoe-like shape because the plantain is going to be really hard. So now I sliced these ones. I'll just continue with my parsley and celery stick right there. Lastly, my tomatoes. So for the fish I'll be using canned tuna. You can use any fish of your choice, okay? This video is just gonna be like a guide for you. So maybe you might like to use chicken, maybe ground chicken or ground beef, whatsoever. You can go ahead and use it, but I prefer to use this one because it's gonna be so easy for me. I just drained off that extra water from there because I don't want the paste to be mushy, like too mushy. So in a hot pan, adding some cooking oil, a little saute the garlic and the onion first. So in this recipe I'll be adding the ingredients like in their own time because they have the different levels of cooking, and I still want my veggies to be crunchy when I fill my potatoes. So that one is going to saute for about a minute. My tomato is going to come in, like just keep sauteing for about a minute or two each time you add anyone inside the pan. So the next which is going to come in is my bell pepper or the mini sweet peppers, and I will just stir it again for another minute or two. Then I will get on to start seasoning. First I will start with some salt. The next is black pepper, then some seasoning powder. I'm using chicken null seasoning. You can use any seasoning or bouillon you have, and since I love spicy food, I'll be putting on some chili flakes. If you don't want spicy food, you can skip that part. All right, so the next ingredient to come is going to be the parsley and the celery and the carrots. So like I said, everything is going to come in at their own time. I'll just add a little bit of paprika in there for a beautiful color and flavor, and our fish can come in. At this point I'll add a little bit of water, just little, so everything combines perfectly. Just saute again for an extra 2 to 3 minutes. And the last thing to come in, because I want it to be like a little bit more green and so flavorful, is the green onion. This should be the last thing to come in. As soon as you put in your green onion, you should turn off the heat. Okay, I just turned off my heat right now. You see that? So yeah, our filling is done. Let's go back to our plantains. So our plantains is just from the oven. It has been fully cooked after 30 minutes. You can see that it is so flavorful. I love ripe plantains, guys. I love ripe plantains. The last thing you'll be doing is to stuff or fill the plantains with these, guys. Sometimes they say the eyes eats before the mouth. If you're planning any occasion, or if you want to surprise someone with something or a meal presentable, you can go ahead and make this. All right, it is so good, trust me. I'm just decorating with some rosemary, then I'm garnishing with some curly parsley, and our stuffed plantain is ready to go. It is so good, guys. If you get to try this recipe, sorry, don't hesitate to come and let me know how it turned out. And if you have any questions or whatsoever, just drop it down in the comment section and I'm going to reply ASAP. All right, you see that it is looking so good, very flavorful, guys. I love fish. That's why I decided to use fish for my plantains. If you're a beef lover, I love beef though, but stuff like this I gotta prefer using fish. So guys, thank you so much for watching. To meet again in my next video. Bye for now, and please help my channel grow. Subscribe, like and share. Bye for now and stay safe.